Good afternoon and welcome back to my channel. It is July 2025 and I give you this date because the Creative Memories virtual crop has just passed and there was a lot of hype on this lovely sketch that Tammy McEwen gave the lesson on adding a starburst to a page. And it was a great single page layout. I'm going to show you a quick technique in which you can make a double page layout just using two little snippets of paper and your 12-inch trimmer. Your final results will look like so. So it's an alternating border, and this one is small enough so you have a lot of space to put any type of photo layout sketches you want at the bottom of your page. So jump in the craft room with me and let's go through this technique. For today's challenge, we are going to create the sunburst effect on a 2-page spread just to go across the top of a page in order to enhance a scene. Now, this lovely paper and the red, I want to alternate them across in a starburst effect on a background to enhance my fall photos this year. So to do that, I want to lay the papers one on top of each other, and then I'm going to alternate the finished pieces. So we're just going to be cutting this one piece. To start, because we're spreading it out when we disperse the pieces, I want it to be, we're going to have a margin to start with. So I think I want to go down, take about 1 inch off, because I want my maple leaf centered in the middle of my diagram. I'm going to take a 1/2 inch off either side. My finished border, I probably want maybe 4 inches down the page. So I'm going to take this about 3.5 inches. Again, I'm going to use my two papers because this one's directional. I'm going to put it on top, and then this one is going to be my alternating one underneath. So I am going to stack them together the way I want to see them, and I'm going to take them down, like I said, probably 3.5 inches. So I'm going to slide this in here. Let's go down to 3.5, maybe 3.25, just to get us started. So this is the border I am going to start with to make my sunburst. And again, I'm going to take these down 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch on either side. Let's go, I want a 1/2 inch border, so I'm going to go down 3.25 inches. On that side, and 3.25 inches on this side. Now from this part, because you want your mats to be the same, you do not want them sliding about. Thought I might have some repositional tape on hand. So from this point here, because I want to do my starburst, I want to have the one at the center, and I'm basically going to pick my focal point at the bottom. Now you could start here and make your starburst all the way across from the side, or you can start in the center and go across, depending on how you want it on your page. As long as both pieces are stacked together, you'll be able to swap them in and out and make your second page spread. I think I am going to go a little bit off center to this white part. So I am going to make you my first cut, and I also want to add a bit of an angle going in. There's my first cut, and I want to have you rotate. If this is my new horizontal, this will be my accent here. So this will be my first cut from that point up here, and you can do it with your personal trimmer as well. My second cut's going to rotate out a bit more, again basically to that center point. I'm going to go about here. Gonna go again. Again, keeping them square to that center point. Let's go right to about to the cut line up there. This is the next one. And the last one is going to be halfway through that point. Again, my point on my cut line and through there. So I have 4 cuts on this side. And now for my other side, I want to go nice and wide from the center. There's my cut point here. Right, so my first one's going to be really big, like so. And let's keep rotating it out. Like so, and one more out here. Let's go there. All right, so putting these back together on my page. I'll slide this off to the side. This was number 1. This was number 2. This one's number 3. This one was my center. Let's see how things are. Just working. So a little piece there, long piece there, and this one I cut in half. And you can see how we're gonna put them back together on our lines. So let's swap them out. So this one's gonna be on page number 2. This one's gonna be on page number 1. So I'm just gonna stack them. This one I'm keeping the top. I'm losing the bottom one. This one I'm keeping the bottom one. I'm losing the top. This one I'm keeping the top and losing the bottom. And all the way around. There we have it. Let's go with our one sheet. Only, and we'll start lining them up. At this point here, you may want your 0 centering ruler. So because we're going to be transferring this over, and because of spacing, I do want a 1/2 inch margin from the top and the sides. So I'm going to lay my 0 centering ruler across the top to give me my start position. And because I want to know my spacing on the sides, I'm going to start with these corner pieces and place them in first. And because I may have to shuffle things around a bit, I am going to be using repositional tape. I'll slide this one down so you can see where I'm at. So again, some repositional tape on this one. And this one's going up to the corner 1/2 inch from the side of the page and right up to my ruler. So that'll be piece number 1 on this side. And let's do this piece on this side. Half inch from the top and 1/2 inch from the side. There we have it. I'm going to rotate for my 1/2 inch down the side. And let's see how we did in our height. About 3.5 inches, exactly what I thought. Great. So one more to go on this side. We have number 1. Let's do number 2, and we'll be all done. And here we are, last piece going in. Check to see you're ½ an inch from the side. Yes and yes. And across the 5 and the 7. So there we have 1 and 2. That'll look great across 2 pages. I'll put an embellishment in. That'd be kind of cool if you did a top bottom. If you made a shorter one. Lots of things you can do with this. Go left, right, across the page. One on one side, one on the other. That would look kind of cool too. So I finished my layout using the Geometric Gems chain border maker cartridge that came out with the Legacy collection. I did cut it in half and I put 1/2 on one side and 1 on the other. Again, I accented mine with the little maple leaves because this is going to be for my fall photos. As I said, I used a lot of space at the bottom, so here's some examples of different layouts you can use with your photos, but again, you can vary it and add your embellishments and your titles depending how your photos lay. That's it for now. We'll catch you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.